Party people, party people, party people. Party people, party people, party people, party people. What's popping with y'all? What's going on? What's popping? Hey, if you can hear me, drop a one. If you can see me, drop a two. If you can hear me, drop a one. If you can see me, drop a two. I'm in a new location. I'm still at the house, but I'm in a new location trying something different. And so I need to make sure that you guys can hear me. So if you can hear me, drop a one. If you can see me, drop a two. I'm doing a little bit of testing. You know what I'm saying? I'm streaming live to Facebook. I'm also streaming live to Instagram as well. Kayla, I see you over there on Instagram. What's popping with you? My guy Poe, what's good with you? Hope all is well, man. As you guys are coming into the room, drop a one if you can hear me, drop a two if you can see me. I'm not in my normal location, so I can't tell you what I got going on right now. All right, Roy says that we got a one. Okay, that means I can be heard. All right, can't call it, man. All right, and can y'all hear music in the background? Like I said, I am not in front of my normal setup. What's going on, Joel? Scent of the day, my perfume select oud nectar. Woo! That sound like crazy work right there. That sound like crazy work. Y'all ain't got my sound effects in front of me, so this is an impromptu live, you know what I'm saying? I'm really kind of doing some testing. I want to make sure that I can be heard. I want to make sure that I can be seen. I want to make sure that the music and everything sounds good. Okay, cool. Lucky. We got a one and a two. Scent of the day, Sand Dance. All right, I appreciate y'all. Yeah, man, same here, Poe. It was just I got a lot of work done, you know what I'm saying? I've been busy lately, but what's going on, Jarvis? Sapile. Is it Saple or is it Sapile? Sapile, bound. I've been seeing that one a lot lately. One of my guys on TikTok put me on to that joint. Macy's Backstage. What's going on, Chad? Scent of the day is Parfums de Marley Layton. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, yo, as y'all are looking at me, number one, I know you are used to seeing me on the big mic, pause. But how does this sound? Now, this is a condenser microphone. This is kind of like my wireless microphone setup. This is really a Rode wireless go-to. You know what I'm saying? So I know it may not be the quality that you're used to. Also, the air is running right now, so you can probably hear that in the background. That's why I got the music running, hoping you can hear that. If you're looking at me talking, are my words out of sync? You know what I'm saying? Is everything in sync on your end? Or does it look like my audio is ahead or behind visually? Yeah, definitely. Appreciate it, Joel. Yup. What's good, Dutch? Scent of the day, springtime in Japan. That's what I'm talking about. Appreciate y'all letting me know what your scent of the days was. Yeah, man, I'm honestly, this is different. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm gonna do some more things just from this area. You know, I pride myself on being able to kind of switch things up. Sometimes I get tired of sitting at the desk. You know, I do everything from the desk. Thinking about throwing that green screen up. You know what I'm saying? Jarvis said I'm good. Okay, bet. You know, and I'll go back and I'll listen to it and I'll make some adjustments. I'll make some tweaks or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Lucky scent of the day, Eros EDT. And Mason Alhambra, Your Touch. Your Touch, is that a play on, because I think they renamed their fragrances. Is that a play on tobacco? Vanille? Was it tobacco, vanille, or Tuscan leather? What did they change? Which one is that based on? Hey, bro, yeah, your boy was looking rough. Your boy, what's good, Rich Hustle? I see you. Your boy was looking rough. Listen, yo, those of you that are on IG as you're coming in, drop a one if you can hear me, drop a two if you can see me. You know what I'm saying? They say I'm good. I'm going to trust it. I believe that I'm good. If I'm not, it is what it is. It's going to stay up like this. I never go live on Saturday. You know what I'm saying? It's roughly about 8 o'clock. This is not probably going to be a long live, just impromptu. I'm going to tell y'all while I really went live. You know what I'm saying? As a content creator, I do a lot of things outside of fragrance, you know, so a whole lot of things outside of fragrance. And so I was just like, hey, let me just do something different, see how this looks, because I'm getting ready to do some product photography and video. I got a lot of work to get done this week, a lot of work. I'm gonna be pumping out some work, you know what I'm saying, this, you know, closing out the weekend or whatever. But, and I was like, shoot, let me just go live, you know, real quick. I was going to just record, do some tests, but I said, hey, let's go live, see how people feel about it, how y'all feeling about it, how you rocking with it. Do you prefer, do you even care? These are things that as a creator, I go through, you know what I'm saying? But does it even matter to you? You know, that's what I want to know. Does it even matter? I know cameras and lights and everything may not matter to everybody, but it does matter to me. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all don't like what I got going on, if you like, bro, I need you to get back on the pod mic. I need you to get back to the desk. You know what I'm saying? Like even my camera is different. My FX30, everything is still over there on the desk. I'm not at my desk. So I'm in the same, you should be able to tell, the tree behind me, I'm in the same spot. I'm just, you know, sitting at the table, shifted. Feel like I'm doing Bible study right now. You know what I'm saying? All right. Shawty Keys said, I'm good. That's what I'm talking about. That's all I need to know. That's all I need to know. That's all I need to know. We woke up another facts. Most definitely. Give me a second. All right. All right. Lucky got on that stronger with you. Everything is in sync. Quality don't sound good. All right. What you mean? What you mean? Lucky, when you say quality don't sound good, is that a misprint? Let me know, because I don't play that. I will not sit here and do an entire stream if this audio quality is not right. Jenny Thompson, what's good? Oh, Cornelia said it's Chris. All right, bet. Say less. Say less. That's because I'm like, I don't know what's you, bro, when you say, you know what I'm saying, quality is not clean. Okay, bet. All right, yo, so if you follow me on IG, you already know I talk about everything fragrance. So not as much as I would like to. TikTok and IG get more of my behind the scenes stories type of things. That stuff I'm now starting to bring over to YouTube, especially if you're a member of the channel. I don't really talk about it. I think Jarvis, shout out to Jarvis, man. Special shout out. I think Jarvis is an official member of the channel. So definitely if you want to join, the information is there. If you go to my YouTube channel, you see join. All of the perks and everything is right there in the description. And I'll upload the description on this video later. Today was Bath and Body Works. This weekend, Wallflowers, you know what I'm saying, was on sale, $275. I think that's the cheapest, you know what I'm saying, you're going to see it this year. You know, I highly doubt that you see it for that price again. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I don't know. You know, I don't know how y'all house smell. I do know one thing, though. Teak wood is trash. Mahogany teak wood is the worst thing ever invented. Y'all need to let that go. Y'all need to let that go. I seen one of my boys comment on my post earlier, and they was like, bro, that's blasphemy. I was like, no, you blaspheming. That stuff is a walking headache. It is a headache. So you need to get on that mahogany vanilla, man. Get on that mahogany vanilla. They was hiding it. They was hiding it. The lady told me she didn't even think they had it anymore. I was like, I know you got some in here. Bring me that box. She was like, you want the whole box? I was like, how many come in the box? Because I was like, with a sale like that, I might get the whole box. But I was like, no, I'm going to be nice. You know what I'm saying? I want my people to be able to get in on this too. But bro might have to go back. Bro might have to go back. You know what I'm saying? It was that kind of day. It was that kind of day. Nah, you good, Lucky. You good. Terp, yup, got the freshie. This guy said, is it me or does this guy look like Tupac? Dream big. You the first person ever in history to ever say that. I have never gotten that correlation a day in my life. Not even close, bro. I've gotten the Jadakiss joint. I've gotten, somebody said I look like the dude that played Biggie. I don't think so, depending on what day of the week it is. I've gotten Rod Wave. I don't really get that. I'm like, y'all think let me not say that because we in perilous times. Y'all think all big people, no, I can say it. I'm on my channel. Y'all think all big people look alike, like all white people look alike. Matter of fact, people just think everybody, y'all think all Hispanics look alike. You think all big people look the same. You think all white people look the same. Bro, get what's the commercial, America's Best? You need to go get your eyes checked. I think they got a sale, free eye exam for like $79.99. I think you get 2 pair of glasses with that or something, fam. I don't look nothing like no Tupac. Yeah, they used to call me Jadakiss when I was in high school, when I was slimmer, when I was Fatboy Slim, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what y'all talking about with this whole, or what you talking about with this whole Tupac joint Dream Big. I just got F9 Supremacy and Oud today, and I'm not a fan, oh well. Dang, Kurt. Hey, that's a Spotify ad. Yeah, that joke get you every time. I don't even know. Yeah, I'm not the biggest. I'm not a crazy oud person, so I probably won't go fool with that. What does Herba Pura smell like? I don't even know how to describe that, John. It just smells good. Like, what you mean? Like, I don't. Hey, you seen the Disney movie Prince of Persia? That's what Herba Pura smells like, with fruit. Add some fruit in there. So let me tell y'all, this is the reason I went live, because I was pissed off. I thought somebody stole my package. I had a very important, I've been gone all day. I had a package that was dropped off around 2:15 at the crib. I don't know why. FedEx, I have never had to sign for this particular package before. It's always at the door or it's in a parcel locker. I call it the parcel because I'm country, you know? And they've only put it in the parcel locker one time. One time ever. One time. It's always at the door. And this is a monthly thing. I've been getting a package from these people probably at least once a month all year. Never had to sign for this junk. Today they decide, I guess it was a new person. It had to be. So I got to find out. And the bad thing is I reported it as stolen, right? Because at first nobody knew who signed for it. So now when they contact me, I got to be like, nah, I got it. So, you know, I hope I ain't get my man in trouble. So that's really, I was pissed off. So I was like, yo, I need to talk to somebody. I got to holler at somebody. Somebody said it's just Ian asking the weird questions. Yeah, Ghostly, that collector's edition. Did I order that? I think I did. You know what I'm saying? I know we was on Sips and Sniffs the other night, and Jason, I did counsel 2 orders. I was inspired by Jason's speech, you know, but that's real talk about just ordering full bottles and getting samples and all that. Okay, y'all got the collector's edition on the way. But I'm going to apply that to designers and niche. For the most part, a lot of these Middle Easterns are so cheap. Now, granted, here's the thing. Don't do something stupid and spend just as much money on 10 Middle Easterns as you would on one bottle of niche or designer. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, you know, it's hard to kind of get samples and decants on a lot of these clones, impressions, covers, dupe Middle Eastern joints. But I saw Dedrick's video. I saw the bottle. I was like, I just want it because of the bottle. It looked like cookies and cream. I was like, the bottle is fire. I don't even care what it smelled like. Even though I think it's an impression of Absolute Venice. So yeah, that literally is one of those things as a content creator, as a collector, I just bought. Shout out to Mr. Clock that sent me the joint about House of Siage with the Batman joint. I gotta show that to my brother because when he see it, he gonna go crazy. Be like, they got a Batman fragrance? They got a Batman fragrance, bro. So I gotta check and see how long the sale is going on, because it's a nice sale. And I'm like, should I wait? Should I get it now? Or I don't want to get it and then be pissed off like in a week or so, because that joint gonna drop. So, you know, for those of you who don't know, I'm a huge Batman fan, like super, but like old Batman, not this new, this new stuff that DC got going on. I'm gonna be honest with you. After the Dark Knight trilogy, I was over it. I was done. Christian Bale, greatest Batman. After that, Michael Keaton. Anything else after that, trash. Well, not trash, because I actually kind of enjoyed, even though they were crazy, like the Batman and Robin joints. You know what I'm saying? The joint with Arnold Schwarzenegger. I mean, they was cheesy. I mean, they was more so selling to the Burger Kings and McDonald's of the world so they can get these toys out here. I think Mattel was the one producing them movies. But nah, I still watch those joints. But yeah. I'm watching MIA Khalifa. Bro, I don't even know what you talking about. So my guy, NI, you gotta go, bro. Sully, what's good with you, fam? I had to redeem myself from buying that Hawass Black. What you mean redeem yourself? I mean, Hawass Black wasn't, it is what it is. It wasn't a bad, okay. I think it's OD. Like, does it smell good? Yes, but it gives me a headache. Like, it's too much. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. Again, to me, it's Hashivat. I get more Hashivat and Cedrat Boise. I want to say Kel Smells was the first person that actually said that out loud. I was thinking it, but I'm going to give him credit. He said it out loud. I don't get the whole Aventus thing with y'all. That's Hashivat. Like, that grapefruit and bergamot is forward, not the pineapple. Like, does it give you hints of the old Aventus? Like, that's more earthy and mossy? Yeah, kinda. But, you know, the grapefruit is the star of the show. To me, it's more Hashivat forward and more Cedrat Boise than Aventus. So, it works. It smells. Does it smell good? Yeah, it's just super oily and it's an OD monster. It's too much. It's too much. Now, I wish the bottle was tinted and not painted black. I wish it was tinted, or I wish they had done something where the juice, they could have dyed the juice, because the original Hawass bottle and the Hawass Ice bottle is fire. Super fire. I also got that Ophidian cherry joint because I'm a huge fan of black cherry. I think it's Latafa Ophidian cherry. And that's pretty much it, man. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Bird, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what y'all got going on. I don't know what this is talking about. Bro, I sprayed Hawass Black 3 times and ran back home. Yeah, Ghostly. Yeah, you can't. Well, that's a one spray. When I've seen people spray that joint more than once, I was like, something wrong with y'all nose. It's broke. You got to be sick. You got to be sick. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know what y'all talking about. Joel said it had to macerate to get better. Not Joel, Jarvis. Wait, is this not Kendrick's new album? Okay, here y'all come with the craziness. But yeah, man, so that's about it on that. As far as new fragrances, I think I didn't cause no trouble today on IG. I think I was asking y'all about Aura fragrances, Fragrance Lord, and what's the other joint? Dutch gave me a 1 and a 2. Appreciate it. What's the other joint? Aura. I asked about Aura. Gift Express. Aura fragrances, Fragrance Lord, and Gift Express. I'm always iffy when I see them prices, man, because they be looking way too good to be true. And I told y'all I got caught up with a fake on one of them Lamar this joint, you know, because I just did my video on Kajal. You know what I'm saying? And I got caught up with a fake. You know, it's a beautiful bottle. You can clearly tell it was a fake though. As soon as you open that joint, the color was like, oh, this is definitely, this ain't even it. But yeah. So I was like, nah, you know. But yeah, the prices be looking a little bit too good to be true. So I just be wanting to know, is it legit? Is it not? But so I'm glad, you know what I'm saying, y'all was able to answer, you know what I'm saying, that question today. But yeah, bro, I'm gonna ban everybody. I'm gonna ban everybody. All right. Hawass Black is great, but Hawass went with the wrong direction on what they chose to clone. Should have went with Absolute. And honestly, bro, that's what, you know what I'm saying? That's what I thought. Looking at the color of the bottle, but once they put out the notes, and Fragrantica was really kind of off on that. But yeah. They were super weird. On another note, just ordered Thomas Cosmala Star Chaser is long. Okay, bet. Say less. Out of those you name Aura all day for me, they are actually a store. Yeah, somebody was telling me that Aura is in Houston. So that'll probably be the one that I go with, you know, if I see something from now on. I forgot who said they live like right next door. Like walk right down the street or whatever. So yeah. Coach Keith said, what's your rating on the Kingdom? I don't have it because I have Tribal Gold, which I will tell you without smelling Lattafa is better. I don't have to smell the Lattafa version. Lattafa was smart and waited until Grandeur made that. Grandeur is one of those companies you don't know where they coming from. They just be dropping stuff out there. The two best fragrances they got is their version, their impression of Greenwich Village. I think is the best one out there. And then their Tribal Gold is YSL Elixir. That joint has been sold out since it released. So that had to tell you something. You can get Lattafa the Kingdom from anywhere. Anywhere. Like it's available everywhere. You can't get that Tribal Gold. That should tell you. Just like Alta here, you can't get it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Joel, the crazies is out here tonight, bro. They is out here tonight. My guy Dave. Yeah, bro. That Teakwood is trash, bro. It's trash. Here's what I'm not gonna say it's trash. Teakwood smells all right. It's a headache, man. I don't, it's like Rasasi Hawass Black. It's a headache. It's like geranium. Like geranium gives me a headache and Turkish rose gives me a headache. Like instantly, I'm like, as soon as I smell it, I'm like, nah, I can't do it. I can't do it. Nikki, what's going on with you? Go in the building. Hope all is well with you. Hey, all of my people that's on my fragrance channel, all of my content creators or whatever, for those of you, y'all know that you know, but if you really trying to level up content-wise, you need to holler at my girl, Nikki Saunders, yo. Like, for real, for real. And if you trying to make life easier and let AI take you to not the future, but AI is right now. So don't get left behind. We working smarter, not harder. Yeah, you need to lock in. You know what I'm saying? Like Nikki is one of them ones. So that's for all of my people on the fragrance side, especially over here on YouTube. But yeah, bro, vanilla, mahogany vanilla all day. We're not fooling with that with that Teakwood. Shout out to you, big dog. Love your content, bro. You helped me out with my dad, with my dad dating life with this new life. Hey, man, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Hey, crazy work tonight, Joel. What's up, Sense? Gift Express is legit too. Okay. Just got Vintage Radio 10 minutes ago. Vintage Radio is a top 10 clone impression cover for life. It might be it might be a top 3 Lattafa. Might be top 3. Might be top 3. Y'all going to eat? Of course. See what I'm saying? These niggas, nope, no. I was about to drop a word on my. Y'all was about to get me banned. Oh, that was about to get me banned. Family don't love me, y'all. It's the holidays. Lonely, I am so lonely. I have nobody. Oh my! I don't even know if that's the words. Nah, I'm good. Nah, I'm Gucci. I'm good. I appreciate it. Nah, I appreciate it. Yeah, get a triple dipper for me. Yes, please get a triple dipper for me. Just got Vintage, Vintage Radio moderators. Yeah, I appreciate it, my guy Walt. What's going on, KB? KB. What's the fragrance that made you want to collect fragrances? Is it still your favorite? 1 Million Lucky. 1 Million Lucky was the one that made me want to collect. It's crazy. I guess you could say I had a collection before I knew I had a collection. Because I've always been into oils and stuff like that. And I'm going to talk about that real quick in a second. Tried to call you. I'm live. I'll call you back. But 1 Million Lucky. And it is still, I would say 1 Million Lucky 1A and La Mel Le Parfum is a 1B for me, for life. 1 Million Lucky. La Mel Le Parfum was the first full fragrance review I ever did. Jean Paul Gaultier. And then I think 1 Million Lucky was the second one. So that should tell you how I felt about it. I think I did a short on Wildcard that like blew up my channel. But I think the first full video was La Mel Le Parfum, and then the second one was 1 Million Lucky. Those were the ones that made me start like getting serious. Like I've always wore cologne, I've always wore oils, I've always had body oils, perfume oils. I love fragrance. My mama called me Pretty Boy Floyd to this day. You know what I'm saying? Here go another Spotify ad. You know what I'm saying? But now what made me start spending money was Bond de Manon Nomad. That was my first big boy purchase. When Bond de Manon Nomad, I remember I went to Neiman Marcus. I was at South Park in Charlotte. And that's when I smelled everything. Bond de Manon Nomad for the first time. And then the Bond rep, layered it. Like, it's crazy because that took I never layered fragrances before that. And that's probably been, y'all want to know how long I've had that bottle of Bond? I've had that bottle of Bond de Manon Nomad a long time. Was I married? Shoot. I don't even know if I was married at the time. Might have been. Maybe around 6, 7, 8 years, something like that. Maybe, might have been. We might be at like 7, 8 years I've had that bottle. And so and she layered that joint with centerpiece. So when I talk about layering fragrances, that ain't something new. That's not something new. That ain't something new. That is not anything new. You know what I'm saying? Rock T, what's good with you? How about 1 Million Privé? If you can find it, all cool. But get Pandora Sense Milano Privé. Yeah, 1 Million Lucky and 1 Million Royal. Yeah, I love Royale too. I love that Royal too. I love Creed. What is it? Royal Oud? Is it Creed Royal Oud? That was the first Creed I fell in love with. Not a Venice. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because I got an oil of it first. Yeah, Creed Royal Oud was the first Creed I fell in love with. And the reason is because I got an oil at the time. This was probably a decade ago. I got a Royal Oud oil from. I probably still got the oil. They clear like this frosted glass roller with the blue caps, and and then I remember I think my uncle or somebody actually got a chance to come across the real thing, and that just set me up. That's what set me on my course. I think if you go back and watch the live that I did with Elroy with Josh, Liz Claiborne was the first fragrance somebody ever like purchased for me, like the Liz Claiborne Discovery set. So you have Bora Bora, Spark, Mambo, and Curve. I still have a bottle of Curve and Mambo in my collection right now. I want to get a bottle of Spark. I want to get a bottle of Bora Bora. I did not have the level of appreciation for Bora Bora back then. I was a young whippersnapper. But yeah. Jims, what's good with you? I see you. But yeah. Liz Claiborne was it, man. As far as like first official fragrances. Yeah. And then there was this fragrance in Marshall's. I had this crazy Mitchell and Ness Knicks jersey, this crazy joint that I got from St. Louis. Fire. Y'all know when everybody was wearing the big jerseys, you know, St. Lunatics era or whatever, and there was a cologne in the store. No label. To this day, I couldn't tell you what it is. It's one of the best smelling things. I remember it, and I'm mad because I'm like, there will come a day where I will smell something and I'm immediately gonna be like, that was it. And then after that, corduroy. What's the name? Corduroy. Icon. Corduroy fragrance. This is when I started learning really the difference. Zir, Z-I-R-H. It's an Oriental woody fragrance. Z-I-R-H, corduroy. Still to this day, one of the best smelling things I've ever smelled. And that's when I started learning about concentrations like EDTs, EDPs, all of that. Like I got that as a gift, like right before I went to college. And I wore that out. Like my freshman year, 05. 05 was the, oh yeah, I went crazy with that one. And then, let's see, what was the next transformational fragrance? And all of this is pre, like, 1 Million Lucky, Lamella. This is pre, because that was several years ago. These things was like, I was a freshman in college in 05. And so I was 18. I was 17. I went to college. I enrolled in college at 17. I turned 18 after I had already enrolled in September. So 2005 was the year of that. I want to say around 2009, 2010 was the next transformational thing for me. Well, let me back up. Versace blue jeans, Burberry Touch, Versace blue jeans. We used to kill that between me and my boy Sean. Dang, what was next? Kenneth Cole Reaction, Lucky Brand, and Diesel. Bro, that was Walmart. Of course, you had the Axes, you know, the Abods, all of that stuff. But, and that's by that time, not Red Bull, but what's the stuff now? I can't wear the deodorant. They got Old Spice. That's when Old Spice really started. Around about 06, that's when Old Spice like rejuvenated itself, took off because they started coming out with the soaps. That and Axe had Kilo. Good God Almighty, boy. Because Bod's first scent was really ripped abs. I'm proving to you. See, I ain't new to this. Like, I was in this thing heavy. So Bod's first scent was really ripped abs. And I was like, this smells terrible. I was like, this smells like gym. Like, boys wear this. It smelled old. It gave me brute vibes. But when they came out with Fresh Guy, Bod Fresh Guy was the first Dior Sauvage. Argue with your own mama. I don't care what you say. I don't care what. Bod Fresh Guy was the first Dior Sauvage, and Axe Kilo was the first Bleu de Chanel. Yeah. Nautica Voyage, stuff like that was like, I didn't really get into that until later. Like, those are things that I smelled like in the store. Like, you go on your Ross, you go on your Marshalls, all these different types of places. But Nautica Voyage didn't do anything for me. But I stand Bod Fresh Guy. I think I'm going to go, matter of fact, I don't even think they sell Kilo no more. And Axe Chocolate. Bro. That Axe Chocolate? They had another joint too. I can't remember what it is. I cannot remember what it is. Dior Sauvage cool, but Polo Red? Bro, and here's the crazy part. I respect Dior Sauvage for what it was. Nobody was rocking Polo like that, fam. That's a personal preference. Polo Red was good. Polo Red was not revolutionary, though. That's the difference. It was their signature. It was good. Because before then, Polo was putting out stuff like Brute. Polo Red was good. Polo Red did not change the game. Dior Sauvage and Broxton changed the game. And then somebody said Curve. Yeah, Curve was one of them ones, yo. Curve was one of them the ones. Bod Fresh Blue. Yo, Fresh Blue Musk was good. Fresh Blue, I'm going to Walmart tomorrow because I know they still sell Bod. Fresh Blue Musk was good. You know what? Fresh Blue Musk and that Fresh Guy was the green joint, bro. Yeah, Polo Sport was, nobody, Polo Red, like, Polo didn't take off till people started wearing, man, Polo took off when Polo took off. Like, Atlanta made Polo take off. And then people just wanted to be Polo everything. Polo hat. Polo with the collars pop. Did y'all go through that era? Because we went through that era wearing who wear two Polos? Y'all know how Cam Newton dresses now? That's how we used to dress in college. Like, everything is just recreating itself. That was 05 to 07. Going, like, nobody went to the club with, like, we actually put on clothes to go to the club. I don't know what y'all be wearing now, bro. We was wearing ties and blazers and all kind of that because you couldn't wear sneakers, you couldn't wear hats. They was on some stupid stuff here in North Carolina. Also because they was trying to delegate a certain type of crowd. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro. Polo Sport was that. Yo, Medium. So you're right. You're naming OGs as it relates to like parfums. You're naming stuff. I'm talking about fragrance. Forget like EDT, like forget perfume. We talking about fragrance. This is long because you didn't just start wearing Cool Water. That was not your first experience. Now, if it was, shout out to you. But most people's, so if you're a guy, your first experience with cologne was either with your dad or the man that was in your life that raised you or whatever, whoever had the biggest impact on you, or the players you was around. So by the time middle school, high school, if you weren't already exposed to cologne because of your father, your grandfather, your uncle, or a big cousin, it was the guys that were around you. And that's what made you want to start doing stuff like that. What nobody thinking about? We won't think about no cool water in 6, 7, 8, 9. No, bro. Liz Claiborne dominated back then because Curve was that joint. Curve was leading the way. So if you was either wearing bod, or you was wearing Axe. It was a battle. It was like Pepsi versus Coke. Those were the two things because you could easily get it, be accessible to. And then came the days of everybody wearing like actual cologne. You know what I'm saying? Won't nobody wearing no. Yeah. Yeah, bro. Yeah, that cool water. That you those are things you didn't start thinking about cologne, and again, this is my experience, and I think this is most people's experiences, but I know there are some people it's like if you had somebody to expose you to that, you were on it. But back in and I'm saying back in the day, like I'm 37, so I'm not old, I'm not super young either. Like there's a difference between 37 and 25. There's a difference between 37 and 30. There's a difference between 37 and 33. As far as I'm concerned, there's a difference between 37 and 35. but everybody I hung around was older than me. You know what I'm saying? Because especially in my family, there was a gap. So all of my cousins that I really refer to as like uncles and aunts, they helped raise me. They know me as Little Walt. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know me as Fatboy. They know me as Little Walt. Then there was about a 6 or 7 year gap till my sister and her crew was born. So everybody looks up to me. I was kind of that middle child. Everybody look up to me as like big cousin, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. That's why when I say stuff like I'm your favorite cousin, those are things that translate from my life. You know what I'm saying? So no. Cool water was things you found about, this is like 14, 15, 16, where you started looking at cologne differently. You know, especially if you're from North Carolina, you already know. You know what I'm saying? So your first experience outside of home was probably at either in Smithfield, because Mebane didn't have outlets yet. So it was either at the Tanger outlets in Smith. Well, I don't even think that's Tanger. It was at the outlets in Smithfield, the outlet store in Smithfield, North Carolina. There were outlets in Burlington or the flea market, unless you was just in Macy's. You was in Belk. You was in JCPenney. You was in Sears. But that's when they used to put fragrances in the magazine. Come on, man. See, some of y'all don't know. Some of y'all is super young. Like some of y'all was born and your birth year start with a 2. If your birth year start with a 2, you don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, if your birth year start with a 2, you do not know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Abercrombie Fierce. But again, like we won't wear no Abercrombie Fierce. I couldn't have told you what Abercrombie Fierce was until probably a couple of years ago. And I take that back, because we would go buy clothes from Abercrombie. Like you would come across stuff, but I tell you like this: we didn't know what it was. Nobody was walking around being like, "I'm wearing Abercrombie Fierce." Like you ain't know what it was. You'd be like, "Where'd you get that from?" I don't know. Somewhere in the mall, and you had to think about it. It ain't like it is now, where you have a knowledge base of fragrance. Like we understand fragrance, man. Hey, appreciate it, Alex. Hey, we have a look, I'm showing my age. We have a Rolodex of fragrance. A Rolodex. We got a library. You can recall things now. You can talk about Bleu de Chanel. You can talk about Dior Sauvage. You can talk about Creed of Venice. You can talk about YSL, you know what I'm saying, myself. You can talk about Bond number 9. You can talk about Creed. You can talk about, you know what I'm saying, Nishane. You can talk about all of these different houses, Alexandria, Georgia. You can talk about that. Mancera. Like, I be having conversations with people, they be like, what in the world are you talking about? What's the EDC? What's the EDT? What's Elixir? I'm going to tell you how crazy it is. I'm not going to say we correct, but somebody posted a video on IG yesterday talking about the concentrations, and the last concentration they had was Elixir. First thing, I'm in the comments like, I was with you until that right there. Take the video down. Because Elixir is not a concentration. Like, I don't even know why you would share this. I'm like, bro, that is a formula. That is a fancy term for a formulation. But Elixir is not a concept. I was like, you would have been better off saying it straight and then Pure Parfum or whatever. He was like, you're right. I said, so why would you share the video then? I'm like, you posted it as if it was yours. If you know it's not a concentration, see, that's that dumb stuff people be doing. Like, you know better, but you do it anyway for clickbait. That's dumb. But that's the level of knowledge that we have where you can call BS on people, man. Like, you can go into Macy's. I'm going to tell y'all the craziest thing that I have seen over the past couple of weeks. Do y'all want to know how terrible the sales for Dior Sauvage Eau Forte are? Y'all want to know how bad the sales is? Macy's has Dior reps. Go in your local Macy's this weekend, and report back and let me know. The Macy's at Crabtree in Raleigh, North Carolina has Dior reps. I have never seen a rep in Macy's from a particular fragrance brand. You see that at Saks, you see it at Neiman's, you see it at Bloomingdale's, you see it at these big box retailers. I have never seen a representative in Macy's. And here's the sad part. The same people that I always see working, they sitting back looking crazy in the face. Like, they sitting there looking like, yeah. Like, the reps won't let them do nothing. Because they don't know what they talking about. I'm a techie. I also work in IT. For fun, I used to go to Walmart. I used to go to Circuit City. Y'all don't know nothing about that, bro. Y'all, come on, man. I worked at Circuit City for like 3 weeks. Y'all don't know about that Circuit City, man. You don't know nothing about that Circuit City life. You don't know nothing about that Sears Roebuck life. You don't know nothing about that Kmart life, bro. Y'all don't know about that. Some of y'all know about that. I know Joel know about that. I know Dutch know about that. But it's a lot of y'all. I don't know about that life, man. And so, JP, what's going on? So, yo, I used to purposely go in Best Buy and I would tell them, hey, don't buy that, yo. Bro, folks would get, so they was like, bro, you got to get out the store. I'd be like, no, you trying to make a commission, man. You going to rob them folks, man. I'd be like, hey, don't buy that TV. They lying. Don't buy that TV. That TV not going to look like that when you get home. That TV not going to look like that. That's why I love Apple so much, because when you go in the store, what you see is what you get. These people that's why I be like, yo, stop trying to cheap out and go buy an iPhone from Walmart or Target or something and ask them to program it for you. Man, get your money up and your credit right and go get that junk from the Apple store, bro. I ain't trying to shade nobody. I'm just saying, these folks don't know what they doing. Now, I got some homeboys that work at Best Buy, you know, and they pretty good. But for the most part, I be like, don't buy that. No. And for the life of me, don't ever buy a TV from Walmart on Black Friday. They done got them TV. They done got them joints out to return. They ain't gonna get on that. Circuit City had them fire. Hey, bro. Kmart, Joe. That's what I'm talking about. The blue light special. Yo, people I worked at Kmart for like 2 weeks too. I was not made to work in retail, bro. It just wasn't for me. I was doing too much. And so, people would come in Kmart and be mad and be like, why is this so high? I'd be like, I don't shop here. Go to Walmart. They was going to get rid of me. I'm too honest, Joe. I'm too real, man. Bro, when you could get a bike, video games, and a diamond chain, bro, take me back, man. Take me back to the good old days, man. Life was so much simpler then, yo. But I was saying, when they used to, when you got your first decant from? Where did you get your first decant from? Your decant wasn't even a decant. Where's that joint at? Your decant was in a magazine. You found out about Cool Water from a magazine, fam. You found out about Donna Karan from a magazine. Elizabeth Taylor from a magazine. Chanel, a magazine. Dior, a magazine. That's where the first decants came from. First sample you ever got in your life. You be like, ooh, that smell good. And you be trying to take that paper out and rub it on you. Chanel Allure? I remember the day I smelled that for the first time in the magazine. I was like, oh, let me put this on skin. Yeah. Come on, man. Come on. So sometimes I be like, yo, we be acting dumb. We don't. Sometimes you got to stop and reflect. We got like want to know where we came from, bro. Like folks be getting mad over clones and getting mad over fragrances and getting emotional over. I be like, bro, you used to circle what you wanted for Christmas in a magazine, bro. We used to look forward to getting the East Bay magazines, yo. We used to look forward to getting that Toys R Us toy catalog, fam. We used to look forward. Y'all remember when JCPenney and Belk, when you used to have to order clothes from the doggone mag? Y'all don't know about that. See some of y'all look. What your boy tell Ice Cube? See, yeah, that's why you looking at me like that, because you don't know Baby D. You don't know Baby D. That's why you looking at me, because you don't know Baby D. Y'all don't know, man. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know, man. Y'all don't know. Rubbing them, that's what I'm talking about, Kevin. Rubbing them samples on my neck. Folded page, yo. Folded page, man. Folded page. Bro, life was so much simpler, yo. Now, facts. Yo, Franklin, facts. Now, that's the other thing. If you paid attention, like rappers and artists, because they made brands cool. And so you like, if Biggie wearing this, I need to holler at that. If Snoop is wearing this, I need to holler at that. If Pac is wearing this, who am I aspiring to be? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, them with it. Y'all done took me back. You done got me excited, bro. I'm going. I got to find some old magazines, yo. You make me want to pick back up a magazine subscription like it's Scentbird or something, just so I can to see if I can see if they still putting samples. Be like, yo, are y'all still putting samples in the magazine, man? That's and it's crazy because I got a sample from Max Aroma. So what they did is they took the scent strip, the blotter, and it was in an envelope. I was like, who is this? They took the scent strip, and the scent strip already had the fragrance on it, and it was in plastic. It immediately took me back, bro, to like going to the doctor office with my mama or my grandmama and sitting there and flipping through the magazines and being like, oh, snap. Let me take this. Bro, Cool G sweaters, bro. Cool G sweaters, fam. Yeah, bro, it hit different when you had the snail mail. Yeah, bro, it's like AOL. Yeah, bro. Versace, yo, that doggone CK1 Everett classic, yo. Classic, yo. Classics. 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 Come on, man. Come on. What you know about them Newberries, man? Man, listen, bro. That's why I bought Platinum Chanel, bro. Dutch, bro. Let me bring the catalogs back, man. That's what they need to do. That's what they need to do, bro. Bring the cat, bro. Life was different, man. Life is out of control. Like, now I ain't complaining. I love the fact that we have the access to the things that we do. But yo, like, life was good, man. Life was good. My boy hit me talking about some go back and get some more mahogany and vanilla tomorrow. I need some. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and hit. My sister talking about some. There better be some in the bag for me. I ain't gonna lie. I grabbed at least 10. Because I legit was like, nah. If somebody else asked for some, because I knew who to go to immediately. I was looking. I was like, bro, ain't no mahogany and vanilla on this wall. That's the only thing I came for here. And so then I said, shorty, I said, hey, y'all got some mahogany vanilla in the back? She said, hold on real quick. I said, that's what I'm talking about. But yeah, man. All right. So I'm getting ready to wrap it up. Yo, Boris said we real old. Yo, that's what Avon and the flea market oils, fam. What you know about it? Y'all done got me crunk out here. What you know about it, man? They don't know about that life. They don't know about that life. Dante, yeah, you missed it, fam. We've been talking about that. Montgomery Ward, hate to see somebody coming, yo. Need to put some of that. Bro, like literally, you was like, oh, I gotta get that. Like the first time I smelled Chanel Allure magazine. First time I smelled Blue Day Chanel was a bro, like crazy work. But that Avon, what y'all know about that skin so soft? And then when I was in middle school, man, black soap was the thing. That's when I started really getting into like scented lotions, soaps, man. Everything just opened up. So that's why I'm so big on like, y'all will see me talk about car fresheners on the channel. You're going to see me talk about candles. You will see me talk about room sprays, man, because I'm big on fragrance, yo. You're going to see me talk about wallflowers in my face. I'm big on fragrance in general, not just the stuff you wear on your body, but I'm just from the time, my house and my car got to be legit. I be nose blind like crazy. You know what I'm saying? But listen, a lot of you already know. A lot of you have asked about, at times we've discussed about it. NAZAR is no secret to the community. So I really don't have to do this, but I'm going to do it just because some people don't know. So I'm going to take the time right now. So like say for instance, like panic attack. All right. So hopefully you can see this. Panic attack. And it's a little blown out. You know what I'm saying? Because of that light. Panic attack. What else we got? Let's see. This is King. All right. So we got King. Shoot. What else I got? I got a mess. Let's see. That Black Leopard. You know what I'm saying? Nonetheless, these joints right here, these 10 meals right here, right now are $25. $25. Early Black Friday deals. Terrence's, a lot of deals are dropping, but this one is this weekend only. You got one more day. This deal cuts off. So if you try to order this Monday morning at 12 o'clock, you're not going to be able to get it. 10 meals, 50% oil concentration. 10 meal, some of the best in the game. And I'm not saying it just because, I don't have to say it just because that's my brother. I'm saying it because you know what I'm talking about. Shout out to Hez Parfums in the chat. Shout out to Hez. You seen what Hez say? Hez said NAZAR is fire. Crazy work. MPG said, order my first 2 NAZARs last night with that sale. We shall see. Take the top off. D Nice, what is you talking about? Yeah. My fault, y'all. I got distracted. Yeah, high concentration, so they last. Yeah, facts. So, $25. So a lot of people have always, I'm not gonna get into this whole thing about price and this, that, and the third. Listen, You've been trying to find a way to get in on the brand. This is your time to get in. NAZAR 25, NAZAR 25, all lowercase. Use that code at NAZARfragrances.com. All of the fragrances, 10 mil, $25. And the sale has been going crazy. Crazy. Like when I say crazy, when I say people is getting in on this, these joints is selling like hotcakes. It's like the 70s and we in Miami. Snow White was going crazy. All right. And you can't combine that, so don't think you can use my code and or Dedrick's code or L be like, I'm gonna really no, it's NAZAR 20, it's only gonna work. NAZAR 25, $25, you know what I'm saying? And and so and then I do have a code for the y'all know how much I love the oil lady. I'm gonna talk about a couple here. Y'all seen me talk about these already. We got that Lamel elixir. That light is blown out. That Lamel elixir. This is Lafayette Street. You can't even see it. You don't believe what I'm saying. All right, I'll tell you what because you really can't read it. Lafayette Street, Lamel elixir, Parfums de Marley Harriet, Louis Vuitton Imagination, Bond No. 9 New York Nights, Burberry Goddess, Joe Malone Wood Sage and Sea Salt, Tribeca Bond No. 9. And I probably got 100 more of them big joints, and ain't no telling how many of the other joints I got. The small little 10 mil oils. Fatboy, use the code Fatboy, you get 10% off. So that's the WSOilLady.com. Or if you get a chance to go in person this weekend, I know it's Winston-Salem's homecoming. Shout out to the Rams, Winston-Salem State University. It's their homecoming this weekend, and so I know homecoming, the big events are usually Friday and Saturday, but they're probably doing something tomorrow too. So if you're in Greensboro, you're heading up that way. She's at Cook's Flea Market on Saturdays and Sundays. Closed on Mondays and Tuesdays, and then the store is open again off of Renolda Road. I can't think of that shopping complex, but the store is open Wednesday through Friday. And then Cook Flea Market Saturday and Sunday. But Fatboy will get you 10. Use the code Fatboy, the WSOilLady.com. Go look at one of my videos. Check IG if you can find that information there. That'll get you 10% off. Or if you go in person, tell them, hey, Fatboy sent me. You know what I'm saying? Get the 10% off that way too. NAZAR, I'm rocking with the home team. You know what I'm saying? And so those are my people. People be trying to stir up trouble. Like, ain't there a conflict of interest? I'm like, no. Like, don't you love your mama and your daddy? That ain't a conflict of interest. That sounds crazy, don't it? But yeah, so Coogee Mama Cosmetics. Y'all have seen me talk about that. I'm not at my normal, so I can't really pull codes and information like that right now. I'm not set up for that. But that oil is amazing. Especially for the fellas. Y'all need that. That joint is $25. I got a video on that. So go check my channel. Look for the joint that say Coogee Mama. Coogee Mama Cosmetics. COOGI Mama. Coogee Mama Cosmetics. Nice oil. To me, it's got a smoky hint. It's got this hint of like tobacco, smoky. And it ain't even, I'm like, where you get this oil from? Sometimes I literally, I love to layer it with the Harriet oil. Because I use that more as a actual body oil, and then I will put the fragrance oil on top of that. That joint is crazy. That joint is crazy. Yves Saint Laurent, which one? Like, I don't have it right here in front of my face, but I got myself, I got Y, I got Y80P, I got Y Elixir. I got the OGs, the Lone Nuit. Yeah, which ones? What we cooking? Nothing. Nothing. Yes. When I say the old lady got everything, I don't understand. I don't know, man. I guess you got to find out for yourself, experience for yourself. And I give her like a 93 when it comes to accuracy and quality. I think I've had maybe 2 oils ever from her out of all the oils that I bought from her. Purchased with my own money. Out of all the oils that I've bought, maybe 2 were like, it's kind of hit and miss. But most of the stuff I get from her is spot on. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. And we're talking about from a layering, bro, like you're going to last forever. You're going to last, like, bro, I put it to you like this. For every fragrance I have, just about like 98% of my fragrances I have an oil for. And the other 2% I'm trying to get an oil for. So anything, I think she got a selection of over 1,500. So just about anything you can think of, she got it. All right. All right. So that's the main things. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to talk about. All right. I see Dutch answer that question about Wraith being better than Ghost. I personally, well groomed, I see you. I personally think, I personally like Ghost better than Wraith, personally. Wraith is good. Right now, I thought I was going to like Wraith more because it's supposed to be based on Black Phantom. And I'm not getting as much as that as I thought I was. So it's I've let that kind of macerate. Because I'm not getting the coffee like I thought I was. I was really looking forward to getting more coffee. But that Ghost, to me, that Spectrate Ghost is a top 10 clone. Period. I think I might do that list before the year is out, and I just gave y'all an idea. And I will qualify what top 10 clones for me mean. Really accuracy. Like Joe Milano, Game of Spades, Wild Card has to be in the top 10. Spectrate Ghost has to be in the top 10. Amir Al-Oud has to be in the top 10. I'm losing track because I was just getting ready to call something. All to Here has to be in the top 10. What did I say? What did we talk about earlier? Somebody said something earlier that I was like, it's a top 3 Lattafa. Not Railroad. What's the joint that's based on Paragon? Initio Paragon clone. Radio, vintage radio. Gotta be a top 10. And for me, when I say stuff like top 10, accuracy, performance, impact, like it's a clone that is just one of them one. Like you gotta have it. Like it's sold out. To me, All to Here might be the greatest clone ever. I'm here. I've stood on that square since it came out. To me, All to Here, Liquid Brune. I don't know why I keep saying All to Here. Liquid Brune. Forgive me. Liquid French Avenue, which is a brand of Fragrance World. French Avenue. And French Avenue has come out with some heat. Y'all, this is gonna be my last thing. Y'all tell me. Let's talk about clones for a second, and then I'm gonna get out of here. What clone brand, what brand do you think has dominated 2024? Which house? Which house? Which house? Which house? Hey, that French Defense is good, fam. It's good, fam. Save the turtles. What do you think about Al Nashama compared to? I think Vintage Radio is better of the two. Who wins? Who wins? Again, these people don't refer to themselves as clone houses. But what house wins the award for 2024? Okay. Fragrance World. Okay. Best newcomer is Yeoman Leo. Yeah, that's hard to argue with. Yeoman Leo. Unbiased answer is Lattafa. You think Lattafa Lattafa definitely put out crazy, and Lattafa is going crazy right. I don't know why. They going crazy right now. They are going crazy right now. Like Lattafa literally just was like, we got like 30 bangers we just gonna drop. Like from the summer to the end of the year, I think they done put out like 50 fragrances. Favorite Dolce, light blue, the OG. The one is alright, but light blue. Okay, Milestone. Yeah, Bahara has some sleepers, but I'm talking about 2024. All right, I can't say, ooh. So here's the thing. The reason I can't say Maison Alhambra is because Maison Alhambra is Lattafa. So let's go with conglomerates. Maison Alhambra is Lattafa. But what does Maison Alhambra put out this year? Y'all, I'm talking about 2024. Who wins? Newcomer, I agree when you say Yeoman Leo, I give you that. I'm going to give you most improved, I think it's Paris Corner. I'm going to say most improved is definitely Paris Corner. I'm going to give most improved, but who takes that top spot? Because our mouth didn't really, to me, our mouth put out that pro-show. And that's it for the year as far as like, okay. So I don't think it can't be them. Is it Lattafa by default? Or because I'm telling you, Joe Milano had 2024 in a chokehold. Like, Joe, if I'm gonna go top three, if Paris Corner gets my most improved, Yeoman Leo gets gets Rookie of the Year. In no particular order, Joe Milano, Fragrance World, and Lattafa. Now here's the problem where I think Joe Milano would come in third. They owned like a season. I don't think they weren't able to capitalize for the entire year. They weren't able to capitalize for the entire year. Yeah, F9. But what did F9 put out this year? That's the thing. Like F9 really didn't do a lot in 2024. Yeah, everybody's saying Lattafa. Yeah, see, Sally. I'm with you, Sally. Like, Lattafa put out volume, But Fragrance World put out some quality, yo. What are my thoughts on Bond number 9 New Harlem? It's dope. Chicken and waffles. Yeah, our mouth lion heart Hawaii. So Rasasi is the house. Rock T. Rock boy. I think you know that though. And Rasasi put out. Okay. We forgetting one though. Is Alexandria in this conversation? Nah, I don't think they did nothing this year. Yo, Dumont got a lot to say, yo. Dumont got a lot. Dumont dropped 3 different lines, bro. Dumont got Nitro, Bordeaux, and Tresador. And all of these joints was crazy. I'm taking our mouth out. For me, it's between Lattafa, Fragrance World. Who did I say? Yo, Lattafa, Fragrance World. And I don't remember what the third one, but bump that. It don't matter. Lattafa, Fragrance World, or Dumont. Yo. Oh, Joe Milano could have. It's a fight between Rookie of the Year between Joe Milano. Yeah, like Joe Milano and Yo Maleo. See, because here's the thing. Yo Maleo didn't get the frag heads really know what Yo Maleo was. But if you go on YouTube and type in Yo Maleo, who you gonna see? Dedrick. Now that doesn't mean that they don't deserve it, but it's kind of like how people on the East Coast don't watch a lot of West Coast basketball games, or you don't watch a lot of college football games that's on the West Coast or in the mountains or whatever because you be asleep. Like you care about the SEC, you care about the Big Ten. You be like the rest of college football, like you be like whatever. Nobody watching the Big 12. We ain't watching no Pac-12, Pac-6, whatever they is now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Has to be. But here's the thing. What shall Lattafa, honestly, like real talk, what does Lattafa put out in 2024? That was like, okay, that's the one. See, to me, like, say if every team has to present the MVP of the Baltimore Ravens, Lamar Jackson, the MVP of the Buffalo Bills, Josh Allen, the MVP of the Washington Commanders, your young boy, God, I can't think of his name, Jaden Daniels, the MVP of the Vikings, even though they would say Sam Darnold, is really Justin Jefferson that's got Sam Darnold out there looking like the second coming of Peyton Manning. Yeah. So who is Lattafa's MVP? Like if we got to put somebody out there to fight, who is Lattafa putting out there? That's the question. Who is Lattafa putting out there? Because we know who Fragrance World putting out there. Liquid Brewing is coming to the fight. Joe Milano is putting out Wild Card. Our Moth is putting out Club Day in the Week per show. I don't know Dumont. I don't know who Dumont. What does Dumont put out there? Nitro Red. I mean, they got so much. Nitro Red, Nitro White. Like which one? Probably Nitro Red. You know what? This is a good content idea. This is a good content idea. Yeah, bro, it's definitely Justin Jefferson. People out there like Sam Darnold. I'd be like, bro, like Sam Darnold is still Sam Darnold. Yeah, Al Harris. But bro, you can go Aqua Dubai or you could go Dubai Nights. You could go either or with that. Al Harriman got something to say. What did Mason Alhambra, somebody refresh, did they put out anything this year? I know that they rebranded all them old bottles they was getting away with, when they was copying Tom Ford, but you're not too keen on Yeoman Leo. What are some recents from them? Bro, everything. I ain't trying to be funny. Everything. Somebody said you can't put that silver pony up. Heck no. I know y'all ain't talking about that Mahir legacy, yo. Did somebody really try to put up that Mahir legacy? Okay. Fragrance World, the top Paris corner. Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you, Sally. Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, bro, I couldn't tell you what Alexandria put out this year. Alexandria need to drop their prices. This is something we need to discuss. Ooh, you know what, Dutch? You know what? Ooh, ooh. Okay. But does Commerce get credit for 2020? I'm spitting all over the place. Does it get credit for 2024? Because did the OG come out in 2023? Or even, I prefer the flanker, even though the coffee don't last. It's sweeter. Either way, as far as impact on the community, 2024 was kind of the year of like, this stuff really, really went, yo. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna start genre. Okay, I can see that. We gonna have to. I might make that video tomorrow. We gonna have to talk about this. Because that is a good one. Now I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all. I got an award, and this is my salute with all due respect award. I believe in giving a person flowers while they're alive. I think my creator, and when I say creator of the year, I'm gonna say the person that has made the most impact to me. Like for me, 2024 was the year of Tazo the reviewer. Yeah. Like, no pun intended, Tazo is like a Tasmanian devil. Yeah. Oh yeah, so that Bulgarian Tiger joint, somebody was telling me Black Panther. I met somebody today that talked about that. It's Black Panther, right? Black Panther is the Alexandria joint. And so I asked him, I was like, yo, do you have the Afnan Tarathi Blue joint? And he said, yeah. I said, how do they compare? And he was like, the Alexandria joint has a little bit more depth to it. And I was like, okay, respect. Nah, bro. Like, no BS. Like, real talk, fam. Like, and I know this is not even something we do in the community, and I'm not even trying to, like, I'm one of those people, I'ma show love regardless. I don't care. Like, y'all, boy, they gonna ban. I swear that I be trying to drop certain words and I be like, I got to take out my vernacular. But honestly, to me, 2024, bro, like, Tazo was everywhere. Everywhere. Like, as far as like impact on the community, oh yeah. Like 2024, Tazo went crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think even when they was live with Jims and Jason last week, and I think Jims mentioned or brought up a good point as far as like we've been rolling with the big dogs for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And it's time to pass the torch. It's like, bro, like we respect, boom, but it's a new day. You know what I'm saying? But and then I'm gonna say after that, like most consistent, I'm gonna say definitely got to be Dedrick. Dedrick has got to win the consistency. Dedrick wins the consistency award for 2024 in Fragcom. Who do I get a kick? Yo, EQ, even though EQ don't even do that much content, I get a kick out of watching EQ. And these are my personal preferences. Who else? It's some guys, it's some people in the TikTok space. Most controversial, King Taffa. Yeah, Dedrick averaged a triple-double, bro. Yeah, for real. King Taffa, most controversial. He got the whole fragrance community up in arms. My man got a book. I don't think it get more controversial than that, bro. Yup, Chris. Yeah, Chris. Yeah, agreed, Tazo. Yeah, like Dedrick is on that. I don't know if y'all remember, there was a period, this was after the pandemic. So this is round about between 22 and 23, where Big Beard was going crazy. Like, Big Beard was putting out content, it seemed like, and it wasn't redundant. Like, Dedrick is on that wavelength right now. I'm like, bro, this is different. Like, this is different content. And no shade to nobody, you know what I'm saying? Like, there are people that put out videos every day, like the Gent Sense of the world. But I'm not gonna hold you, it's the same list. If we're gonna be 100 about it. Like, YouTube will tell on y'all, bro. YouTube Studio will tell on you. If you go to all of my creators, you know, if you go to your analytics tab right now and you go to inspiration, and it will tell you as far as the other videos that your people watch, or it tells you that, like, it gives you ideas for inspiration. I lie to you not. I can go there right now, and 3 out of them 5 or 6 they put up there is gents, and I swear I lie on everything. It's the same title 3 times. It's just 3 different ways. I was like, God, dog, bro. You know, and I'm not, it is what it is. I'm not hating. It works. Like, lists work. We all know that. If you're a content creator and you're trying to grow, your channel is suffering, this, that, and the third, and you care, drop a list. Do it. You can do panty droppers. You can do top 10 Latafas. You can do top 10 clones. You can do top 10 designers. You can do top 10 niche. Like, they literally give you topics. Like, they will tell you this is what people are searching for. So some of y'all that get upset, that get mad and try to figure out why y'all keep putting out the same videos over and over, bro, the platform is telling these people what to do. They're saying, hey, and here's the thing where as a content creator, I'm going to let y'all in on a secret, because A lot of people sit back behind the computer, like you watching me right now. You don't know that I have access to you. Like, I was typing that in the chat when Tazo was live with Jims and Jason. It's called the psychology of human buying behavior. The algorithm knows who you are. It knows what you like. It knows what you like. It knows who you watches. It knows what time you watch it. It knows what time you get on YouTube. Some of this stuff ain't by happenstance, yo. So y'all want to know why them boys got 500,000 subs? Why they keep posting the same thing over and over again? Because people are searching for the same thing over and over and over and over. So you gotta respect these. It's kind of like indie niche perfumers. You gotta respect these quote unquote indie creators who are giving you things that you're gonna get different quality. You're gonna get content that's different from the mass appealing stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people have been able to mix those things in together. And some people is just whatever the algorithm says. But I don't get, offended, because I'm like, you're searching for it. Like, people get mad, but I be like, that's why I tell people, don't get mad, start creating content so you can see what's going on. Like, y'all be talking about, and I know I said we won't get into this conversation, but folks be talking about shilling and all this kind of, bro, go look at the algorithm. Replace the word algorithm with audience. It's not the algorithm telling you what to post. It's the audience telling you what to post. I started posting more content about designers and niche, and people was like, bro, what happened to the clones? What are you talking about? I was giving y'all a freak, I'm about to say story. I was giving you a YouTube short every single day. Like, what are you talking about? I try to give you this is a buffet. I'm Fatboy Finesse. This ain't a steakhouse. This is Golden Corral, bro. It's K&W. You know what I'm saying? This is Western Sizzler. This is Shoney's. Hey, bro, we already talking about them magazines. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you everything, yo. Right. I don't care to the algorithm. Maybe a few times out the year I will, but most importantly, I just do. Exactly. And that's what, if I'm not going to tell anybody what they should do, because I don't know what your objective is. I don't know what your intentions are. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got intentions to make content, to make money, do what you do. That's fine. I ain't crying. I don't go to sleep crying, be like, man, like, Cuban Nose put a video out and everything sold out in like 5 minutes. Like, Now, I ain't gonna lie. The first video I made, I think, was what was wrong with Fragcom or whatever. Or my first, like, introduction to the community. And I was like, bro, now I ain't gonna lie to you. And it's not so much that I'm mad that I'm mad because I'm mad when creators act like it doesn't happen. That's what ticks me off. Like, have the consciousness to know that, bro, listen, I don't care about them sending you I could really care less. Do what you do. I'm happy for you. It's a blessing to be in a position that people want to sing you something, and I just hope you got the integrity and the consciousness to know it's like, bro, look, don't play dumb. That's my thing. Don't play dumb. Like, what you do with your stuff, with your money, that's you. It's like I said, I'm not checking another man's pockets, but I'd be like, just don't act stupid. Like, come on, bro. Like, we know what it is. We know what it is. We know why they sent you the bottle, because we know when you post a video, you immediately get 5,000 views in 60 seconds. Because the channel is that big, and they 3-second views. It's just a matter of it was an impression. It showed up on the home screen. Somebody saw it. Because you can hover your cursor over a video and it automatically just starts playing. That's why they have if you look in the analytics, there are some things that say unique viewers. That is less than your actual views. Because some people view by default. You ever post a video and got a like immediately? Like before you even hit publish. Look at that Spotify ad again. That mean I've been up here too long. I was supposed to get off at 9 o'clock. But yeah, I don't like that. I don't really care, bro. So, you know, like I said, I think you do what you do.
Unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/save.
Cuba be dropping videos like crazy. Yeah. Facts. Like Cuba drops. Woo, yeah, Cuba drops a lot of content. Cuba drops a lot of content. I'm gonna tell you how I knew it was getting bad. And again, I'm just talking. This ain't me talking about nobody. But I knew it was getting bad for Ashton because his video editor was killing him. It was like, bro, you not even paying attention to the content. And that's when I'm like, you done got too big. You need a dose of react. You done got too big, bro. When you take your content and you put it in the hands of somebody else, which is the ultimate goal. The ultimate goal is to create, not work. Like as a creator, I want to be in a position to create. I don't want to sit here working on thumbnails and editing videos all day. But I still got to do quality control. I can't be talking about, you know what I'm saying, Lamar, and then all the titles is talking about, you know, by the fireplace. And the note breakdown be for Creative Ventus. That's crazy work. You too big. You too big, yo. You too big. Pause. I think at that point, it's like, nah, bro. When you done got too big to the point where you can't do quality control on your own stuff, yeah. Folks have you out here looking crazy. And I'm not talking about a one-time thing. I'm not throwing shade, bro. We can go pull it. Yeah. This ain't shade. This the truth. And the fact that you don't pull it, okay. And people in the comments is like, bro, like what's going on? And it keeps happening. This ain't no, so I was like, so you probably ain't even looked at, you know what I'm saying? That's why I love the way I create content. Most of my content is a continuation type thing. You know what I'm saying? So, and I also batch record because I work a job. Like this ain't my full-time gig. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you talking about Rico. Hey, bro, I don't know, Sally. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's remember I told y'all it's because I'm streaming vertically. But yeah, you get a lot of extra stuff when you stream vertically because it shows up in the shorts feed. But yeah, like I can't talk about nobody. You know what I'm saying? But I create, like, I work full time. YouTube is not my full-time thing. So in order for me to keep up with my content schedule the way I want to, sometimes you got to batch record. Y'all know how much time it takes to hop here, record a video, and I'm one of those people, I'm a one-take guy. You're going to get mess ups, you're going to get me singing, you're going to get people be like, bro, you corny. Call it what you want. You ain't going to step to me, though. Y'all, you let that panda fool you, bro. I'm trying to tell you. You're going to be walking around heaven. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm 100% 252 born and raised. So, yeah. You let that little cute panda bear with a hoodie in his hand be like, but, what is he talking about? I don't know, bro. These boys tripping. These boys tripping, yo. But yeah, like, bro, like I don't nobody do this full time, man. You know, so you get to the point where it's like you batch record. You know, and as long as you can do it in an authentic way, you know, now shout out and salute to everybody that just, and I've done it a couple of times when you gotta do what you gotta do. So, hey, be singing lullabies, cuz it be singing lullabies. But nah, bro. I mean, because people, y'all know how it is, man. You know, the internet has made everybody hard. You know, everybody is a warrior. Everybody is a thumb thug. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, okay, all right, whatever. You know, I don't try to intimidate, scare nobody. I deal with the same things at work. I'll be like, y'all say some crazy stuff in this chat over this phone. Sad reality. I'd be like, y'all like when I used to work at Fidelity and people would talk crazy, I'd be like, not with all your information in my hands. Like, you crazy. Like, boy, if my mom and daddy didn't raise me right, if I was one of these YNs out here, oh, bro, come on, man. You crazy work? Come on, man. Y'all, nah, bro. But, yeah, like, that's the dope thing about going live. You know what I'm saying? So I respect people who understand the beauty of going live because you just press record and you let it ride. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You know, at the end of the day, it's entertainment. Fools take this too serious. Facts. But some people take it serious, bro, because content is some people's livelihood. Like, some people legit do this full time. Now, for the people that be trolling I don't get this thing where people spend thousands and tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands. Some of y'all done spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on bottles. What you do with your money is what you do. But for you to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on bottles and then get mad at a man for his opinion is crazy to me. I don't understand, and it's not meant for me to understand. I don't want to understand it. That's just crazy. I mean, you get mad like you work for the company or something. I don't know, but like for some creators, this is their full-time job, and you just got to learn how to just ignore it. You know what I'm saying? So it's not for the faint at heart. So I tell people when I consult and coach people, you know what I'm saying, on content, branding, marketing, whatever, I'd be like, listen, this internet ain't built, you ain't built for that. You don't want to do that. You need to let somebody else do that. Let somebody else handle that for you. You ain't built for that. You ain't built for that. Facts, yo. That's insane to go in debt trying to. Yo, what you mean? People do it. Yo, Jim's, you up here. Tazo, if you still watching, half of y'all was in sips. Did y'all not have a whole conversation about that on Tuesday night? And the reason people do it, because it's going back to the conversation that Triple B, Big Beard, talked about how these companies manipulate you to think you got to buy certain things and you got to buy them in a certain package. So me being financially responsible, saying I want to get a 10 mil, you know what I'm saying, decant, you got people out here that's crazy like, nah, bro, that's whack. How you gonna do a review on 10 mils of freight? Like the juice that's in the 10 mil is different from the juice that's in the bottle. This ain't Minute Maid, bro. This ain't Minute Maid where it tastes different in a can versus the 20-ounce bottle versus that carton versus the jug. This ain't Minute Maid. It's fragrance. and there's a reason they put fragrance. 99% of fragrances are in glass so that it's not affected by the bottle. It's fragrance. You know, in church, they be like, you know, in the Bible, how it talks about the same thing that's in the cake is in the crumbs. Bro, the same thing that's in that 100 mil is in that 10 mil, that 30 mil, that 20 mil, that 15 mil, that 9 mil, that 7 mil, that 5 mil, that 2 mil, however you want to call it. It's the same juice. So again, I don't want to get it. But people legit go in debt, bro. It's some people, and we've all made, I'm not going to say we all. Has there ever been anything, whether it's a fragrance, whether it's some shoes, whether it's a game, has there ever been anything in life that I said, instead of paying for this all up front, I'm going to use that buy info? Have you? Now you can maybe you're not lying. Have I done it? Yes, I've done it. Do I do it all the time? No, because I try to be fiscally responsible. And I'm a product of the earn your leisure generation, where if you can't buy it twice, you can't afford it. Now, I've done some stupid things fiscally, financially. We all have. Who hasn't? You know what I'm saying? But that's really kind of the rule. If you know what I'm talking about with EYL, then you know what I'm talking about. And a lot of people, that's not just EYL. A lot of people preach that. If you can't buy it twice with cash, then you can't afford it. You know what I'm saying? But do you do it anyway? You be like, bro, I gotta have that. We've done it. I'm not gonna tell you what to do with your money. Would I advise doing it? No. Like somebody told me, they was like, bro, since watching you, I done got 10 fragrances. And I literally have responded every time. Long as you didn't go in debt for it, bro, because it ain't worth it. You're spending your money. It ain't like they sending you a bottle. It ain't like you investing in the company. I'm like, are you getting a kickback from the stock market or something? Like, bro, I mean, let's just keep it 100. And so they had that, like, people do it. Like Jason sat here and apologized and said, yo, if I've ever made anybody feel pressured, like you got to buy something, I'm sorry. And it's not so much that we pressure people to buy things. We want people to experience the same things that we experience. Because when you experience something that's dope, you want people to experience that. But sometimes it can come off as pressure because there's a certain level or a certain prestige. Like, all right, prime example. I follow Tazo on IG, right? Tazo collection is crazy work. I follow Dedrick. Dedrick's collection is crazy work. I follow Jason. I follow a lot of people. Some people out here got some crazy, and we know what the prices of these bottles are. The human in me is like, boy, shoot, boy. My little brother, I call him my little bro, Deron Henderson. Deron is what, 20, 21, maybe 19, 20. Deron got one of the craziest, and when I say crazy, I'm saying like, why do you have that all at once? We ain't talking about like he's accumulating, because Deron ain't even really gotten to like distinguished niche. You know how you have like mass appealing designers, like you got all the, if you go to Ulta or Sephora, he got all of them. And then you got the Bonds, the Parfums de Marley, those mass appealing niches. But we talking about in the creek, but like when you get into those distinguished niches, the Zaharoffs and the Day 3s and all these different things, a lot of where you really start to get into this indie niche. He hasn't gotten into that stuff yet. But yeah, as a human, you sit back and be like, hey, bro, I need the card, bro. Like, you caught a lick. I need to know who you robbed. As a human, I'm going to do that. Because I know the cost of these bottles. I'm looking at certain things and be like, yeah, but here's the thing. I don't get, for lack of a better term, you don't get your panties in a bunch. You be like, get your money up. It should inspire you to be like, okay, let me put myself in a better position, not so I have to buy it, but if I want to, I can. And it's a good purchase for me that I'm not going to regret. Not because I want to be on the gram flexing. No. No. No, I'm not gonna do that. 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 Now, there's such thing as you get paid from AdSense, you invest, it's like a business. Like, so if you're a perfumer, you make money from perfumery, you just don't spend all that. You go buy more product. YouTube content creation is kind of the same way. You get that check on the 21st to 22nd, you invest it back in the business. So you may say, hey, the money I make from YouTube, that's what I'm gonna buy a new fragrance with. You know what I'm saying? Or it's a fragrance I've been keeping my eye on or whatever. I mean, because the thing is, YouTube is so, for micro creators, not these big boys, but for smaller channels, it can be so inconsistent where I'm like, you can't depend on that. So you might need that money for a car payment. You might need hopefully, again, I work a 9 to 5 and my 9 to 5 takes care of all of my bills. So everything I do business-wise, extra. Everything I do content-wise, extra. That goes towards savings, investments, paying off other debt. You know what I'm saying? Different things like that. That some of that I got a play money account that I like buy my fragrances with. They'd be like, no, don't. Now, have I made some stupid decisions in my life? Absolutely. Before fragrance, it was cameras. Y'all know how much gear I sold off in the past couple of years? Because I was like, let me downsize. So when people ask me, like, what kind of camera you got now? They'd be like, oh, my God. I'd be like, bro, that's nothing. And then I know people who shoot with like $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 cameras. Like, they do their YouTube videos with those joints. They can do it. And it's paid for. You know who paid for it? You, the people that's watching. Because if y'all think people spend money over here, y'all need to get in the tech space, bro. Ain't nobody spending no money in fragrance. And I say that respectfully and subjectively. This ain't no money. No. This ain't no money. This ain't no money. This ain't no money. This ain't no money. I see people spend money in the tech space that make me scratch my head. That be like, what you gonna do with that? Like, I know people who might drop $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 at one time. I'm giving y'all, I don't even know why I'm talking about this. I done got hot. Bro, people who do, when I tell y'all, if you are a creator and you are monetized, you know there's something called RP. You know our monetization is based on RPMs. RPMs is the amount of money that Google or advertisers pay you for every 1,000 views. For 1,000, every 1,000 views, there's a number. There's a overall number attached to your account, but it's based on each video. And all of that is based on, this is going back to the live, that Jason, Jims, and Tazo did, I'm going to say was the best live of 2024 for what it represents. A lot of y'all might not give it the credit, but yo, like, the conversation to me was the best live that I watched all year because of the information that was provided, especially if you're a content creator. If most of y'all aren't creators, so you don't know what the hell I'm talking about. You have no clue what I'm talking about. But if you are a creator, you understand what I'm talking about. If you are monetized, if you're trying to get monetized, you know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm talking about. So here's a secret. In fragrance, the RPMs are not that big. You know why the RPMs are not that big? Because the companies, Google has taken all of y'all's information. They've taken all of your information, given it to the companies. And they've told the companies, this is what you watch. This is what you spend your money on. And so because we know what you watch, we know what you like, we know what you spend your money on, we know what you're attracted to, those are the type of ads that we're going to show you. All right. So y'all know when y'all get sick and tired of, you know, these skippable, non-skippable ads that show up in the beginning, show up in the middle, show up at the end. And then some people, you can manage it yourself. So some people it's ad. I'm snitching tonight. I guess somebody gonna be mad at me. I'm out here dry snitching, yo. I'm out here dry snitching. I'm out here dry snitching. My bad. It is what it is. Because this is what I talk about. This is what I talk about on my other channel. And so they already tell you. They know what y'all spend y'all money on. So guess what? If you're trying to make money, I remember when EQ went live with Bowtie, went live with Triple B. I remember when Ross got on that live. And he was talking about how, and at the time, I think EQ had maybe 12,000 subs around the time of that live. It might have been 11, 12,000. And he was like, yeah, I don't really get to experience no numbers and stuff like that, you know, really getting paid from the platform. Now, somebody might be being like, bro, you got 11, 12,000 subs. I'm like, that don't mean nothing. I know a chick whose RPM, she got 1,000 subs. She makes content about Section 8 housing. Being a single mother on Section 8 housing. I lie to you not. I lie to you not. She put out a video the other day saying she made enough money to pay her rent and all her bills. I think she made $1,500. She made $1,500, $1,600. Now I don't even know how they did that math. And if you look at the numbers, you'd be like, there wasn't a viral video. There wasn't thousands and thousands of views. It won't no crazy. So when EQ was like, he ain't making no money off the platform like that, I'm like, it's true. Because in this space, the RPMs are not high. But if you go to the financial literacy space, if you go to the tech space, I'm telling you man, some of these people pay $15, $20, $25, $30, $35, $50 per 1,000 views. So you imagine what the RPM, so if you know, you know. Imagine MKBHD. Some of y'all don't even know who that is. I need you to go, when you get off this video, I want you to go type in Marquez Brownlee or type in MKBHD. Look at how many subs this man got. Look at his content. Look at what he talks about. Linus Tech. Think Media. Some of the that literally just come to the top of my mind. Peter McKinnon, some of these people. Bro, everybody know the Mr. Beast of the world, but I'm just talking about people in the tech space. The RPM, the advertisement money on that joint is crazy. So again, going back to what Tazzle said earlier about not paying attention to the algorithm and just doing what you feel is best. Absolutely. I think that's what not all. I strive to do that. But I'm gonna be balanced. I'm gonna put out what I want to put out, and I'm gonna also look at, okay, what is my audience looking for? Because ultimately, I don't make content to serve myself. I make content to serve you, the audience. You just got to figure out, you just got to delineate between audience and algorithm. And don't get messy. Stay authentic and stay true to what you do. So again, that's why I was saying I wasn't trying to throw off or throw shade earlier on, Ashton or whatever. It's just that it's I feel like when you get too big to the point where you can't do quality control on your content, it's you dial it back. It ain't worth putting out 3, 4, 5 videos a day. It ain't worth putting out a list every day if it ain't right. It's got to be right. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thing with that. It's a method to the madness. It's a lot of stuff. Some people get mad because they be like, I be myopic in some of my comments. I don't care about your opinion. Let me not say that. Your opinion doesn't bother me because fragrance is subjective. But I encourage everybody. I said, if you're going to say something asinine on my channel, get behind the camera. Get behind the camera and then talk to me. Get behind the camera and embarrass yourself. Get behind the camera and be burning up right now sitting in this hoodie and looking like a greased hog at the state fair. Do that. and then come talk to me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I did a lot of dry snitching tonight. I did a lot of dry snitching tonight, yo. I did a lot of dry snitching. You should look into making little advertisements on colognes like Dior Sauvage videos. Yeah, I don't want to do that for them. Like, I follow people that do it. I don't mind doing it for my people and the people that I rock with. It's dope, it's cool, but that's pandering. Yeah, it's I mean, call it what you want. It's pandering. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Like when you got ignorant people, you know what I'm saying? Like G Money D, you know what I'm saying? Whose mama probably, you know what I'm saying, thought twice about having him. You see how when people say stupid stuff like that, they hide behind the keyboard? Miserable people, bro. Miserable people. Just miserable people, bro. Miserable people, bro. Bro, crazy bread. And he's all over. So am I going to get mad at a Marquez brand? I remember his first YouTube video. So am I going to get mad at him because Tesla be sending him cars and stuff now? Like, no. That's what I'm saying. Like, the internet is so much bigger than fragrance. This is just our little corner. I'd be like, y'all, we too emotional, bro. Like, it's a platform. Everybody is doing this everywhere. And if you think this is crazy, you need to go over there. We think dropping 200, 300, 400 on a fragrance is crazy work over here. Y'all know how much my camera costs? Y'all get mad at people posting links. Do you understand in tech, they don't even give you discount codes? It's all affiliate links. You don't get no discount. So prime example. Let me keep it 100 with you. Prime example. People be like, bro, your stream is crisp. What are you using? Do you know there are people that have asked me for the link to my Amazon shop because I got my camera kit linked in there and they have bought the whole kit? I ain't seen them put out one video, but I know they bought. And that's for the basic kit. We ain't even talking about, and my stuff it ain't even all that. So I don't get crazy about somebody spending $200, $300, $400 on a fragrance. Not when I know people that drop $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 on a camera with no lens. No lens. No lens. No memory cards. No batteries. No tripods, no gimbals. No lights, no microphones. When I know people who will go spend $4,000 or $5,000 on the MacBook M4 Pro Max. Easy. You think I'm a trip over $200, $300? And not saying that I'm willing to just drop $200 or $300 on a fragrance, but the difference is if I spend, like my camera that I'm shooting with right now is the A7 IV. When the A7 IV came out, it was $25.99, $26.99. So I got it when it first released. It was $26.99. That was just for the camera body. That was not for memory cards. That wasn't batteries. That wasn't cable. That wasn't accessories. That wasn't lenses. That wasn't anything. It was just, and you had to use a different type of memory card when they first came out with the camera. That was $26.99. Then now everything is FX3, FX6. I'm a Sony guy. So you talking, can you find one used for probably $2,000, $2,500, something like that? The FX3 you can maybe find for $3,000. If you find the FX3 for around $2,500, I've seen a couple, and I'd be like, these people must got to pay their rent. They getting evicted. Cause I'd be like, that's crazy work. But just like the conversation was saying the other night, how people collect certain bottles and they be like, they got to start unloading real quick because they need a chunk of change. Bro, I need y'all to do the math. So I don't get uptight about this whole price and stuff. Cause I'm like, oh, okay. That fragrance costs how much? Ugh. The only difference is if I go spend $3,000-$4,000 on a camera or a laptop, a computer, anything like that, it's paid for. Somebody else paid for it. The client paid for it. Or I got a gig coming up. The reason I'm buying this is because it's going to be paid for. Now, here's what we do in the camera world. Our version of sampling is called renting. There are certain things where you just be like, nah, I don't need to buy nothing right now. I'll just rent it for the gig, charge it to the client, make them pay for it. So I'm not losing out my money. Because at least with a decant or a sample, I get to keep that 10 mil. If I go rent a camera or whatever equipment I need, I don't get to keep that. So I'm not paying for that. I'm charging it to you. But every piece of equipment I got is paid for. All the fragrances I have is paid for too. But every single light, every single microphone, every single cable, every single lens, every single camera, every single tripod, every single gimbal, every single light stand, every memory card, battery, cable, you name it, salt, paid for it. Guess who paid for it? I didn't pay for it. That money came out of my account, but it came out of my account after I got a deposit from an invoice. So that's the only reason I'm a different cat when it comes to these. Like I told y'all, I'm new to Fragcom. I ain't new to YouTube. I'm not new to the internet. I'm new to this space. So sometimes there's a lot of things I don't say. As much as I do say, it's a lot I don't say. I'm just kind of, because I'm different on how my perspective on things is a little different. I'd be like, oh, okay. Yeah. It's a couple of lenses I want. I stopped buying fragrance. I can get them lenses. It's a couple of pieces of gear I want. But yeah, you know. But if I buy it, if y'all see me start talking about a new camera, I didn't buy it. It came out my pocket, but somebody else bought it. Yeah.
So there, Ryan Reynolds here for
yeah. You know what I'm saying? So all the freaks done came out, you know what I'm saying? Because they sitting in bed by themselves. They ain't got nothing better to do, you know, so I'm definitely getting ready to get out of here. Because that's on you why you fail. What? It be your own people, bro. Dean Lee's life, investment with the potential to earn additional passive income or profit versus fragrance, which depreciated moment. Facts. And everybody don't get that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's my spiel for tonight, bro. I've been live, 3 hours? I was only going live for an hour, but I've been live 3 hours. But, yeah, man, so it's been real. I'll holler at y'all. I'll be live again Monday night. You know what I'm saying? And until next time, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Y'all be easy. I'll holler at your boy. You know what I'm saying? A condom would have prevented. A condom would have prevented Tyrone Washington's comment, Tyson Lee, not as a videographer myself, your lighting game is on point compared to most YouTubers out there. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. And it could be a lot better. You know what I'm saying? I'm always got to supplement the hobby somehow. Facts. That's why I'm like, bro, forget a hobby. I got hobbies, and I used to get in trouble for trying to monetize my hobbies. So I do have some things that I just be like, this is a hobby. I'm rocking with. Like, fragrance is a hobby. I'm not trying to make money from fragrance. I legit enjoy fragrance. I enjoy talking about fragrance. If I get blessed with a bottle, if I make a couple dollars from YouTube, it's cool. I legit enjoy fragrance. You know what I'm saying? I just happen to be, I think I'm decent. I think I'm okay. Like I've been studying myself. Oh, I'm giving y'all hell in 2025. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It's about to get real. I've been studying myself. I watch my content. I go because I want to be a better reviewer. So I learn what things smell like. I learned the difference between Turkish rose and Bulgarian rose. I understand the difference between vanilla from Madagascar. You know what I'm saying? And learning oud and cedar and patchouli and oak moss and bergamot and Sicilian bergamot and getting a chance to order some of these oils and natural, like putting your nose on these things so you can learn, you can understand the science. So when I get on camera, I'm just not jiving being like, this smell like this or this smell like that. It's be like, no, because you want to be able to make recommendations to people. You know, you want to be able to be like, okay, what do you like? What are you interested in? The same way I can walk in a Best Buy or I can walk in an Apple and I can get hired on the spot. And I can go get a job at Apple right now. I can go get a job at any tech retailer in America. I literally do this every day at work. So if I wanted a part-time job, I can go get a part-time job right now. Apple will probably be number one. Because I know the product inside and out. I'm not just one of them people that be out here, look, I got an iPhone. Like, no, I'm in the ecosystem all the way around. I know the product. I know the OS. I know the programming language. I'm in it like that. But nah, I don't want to do that because I enjoy making content. And I ain't got time for that. I do other things. And so, yeah, that's it, man. That's it. It ain't that deep. That's my thing. So, but for 2025, I'm looking forward. I've gotten better over this year. And I'm looking forward to getting even better, to being cerebral. Because a lot of my people come to me for recommendations. All day, yay or nay. That's what I do. Or here's an alternative, or try this, or order this, or sample that. And not so I can get credit and say I got it right. But do you know how much joy it brings to go to the kiosk at Crabtree? And I'm going to wrap up. I'm like a Baptist preacher. I done had 6 closings. To go to the kiosk at Crabtree and to walk up on Terrence having a conversation with somebody and for them to be like, yo, I saw Walt's video, so I stopped by. I saw Dedrick's video, so I stopped by. I saw Josh's video, so I stopped by. I saw Tazo's video, so I stopped by. That's trust. When somebody has the power, not control, but the power to, I want to say inspire instead of influence, because influence has such a negative connotation right now. But when somebody has the ability to inspire you to want to experience something, come on, man. Come on, man. Like, prime example, when I drop these 50 pounds, and you're going to notice, and you're going to be like, what you doing? And I tell you, you're going to believe me. You know why? Because you're going to be able to go back and reference all of these videos. And when you see people lose weight on camera, it's more dramatic because the camera does add weight, especially depending on the angle you're recording from. All right, I'm talking about content stuff. I know y'all don't want to hear about that. That's information that needs to be reserved for my other channel. But yeah, let me get out of here, man. Let me get out of here. It's been real. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. Do I mess with Louis Vuitton Imagination? Yeah, it's good. It's straight. I was just talking about it earlier. I got an oil for it right there. You probably can't see the name, but that is an actual oil for Imagination. So yeah, but until next time, I catch you guys in the next video. Holla at your boy.